Hi everyone, it's me Dina Nadhifatul from English Literature 2023, State University of Surabaya. Here I will present the cultural differences of Perahu Kertas by Dee Lestari. So, let's get started. The novel Perahu Kertas by Dee Lestari depicts the differences in communication culture through the dynamics of interaction between its characters. But through its characters, the Dee Lestari touches on elements of communication that reflect various cultural styles. The first one, we have individualism versus collectivism. In the novel, Kugi struggles to balance her personal desires with the social pressure of her more collective environment, and that's the evidence from the novel. And second one, we have the power distance. In the novel, this interaction shows a society with moderate power distance, and Kugi still respects Remy but does not completely submit to his authority or social position. And the third one, we have masculinity versus femininity. In the novel, this novel tends to reflect a society with high values of femininity, where emotional relationship and the meaning of the life are more important than material success. The novel Perahu Kertas by Dee Lestari depicts cultural differences that reflect the values of host-state cultural dimension, especially in the context of tradition versus modernity and social expectation versus individual freedom. And the following is an analysis of cultural differences. The first one, we have individualism versus collectivism. Kinan, the main male character, really reflects the value individualism, where she pursues her dreams and freedom of expression. On the other hand, Kugi, the female protagonist, reflects the values of collectivism, especially in her efforts to meet family expectations and support those around her. Here we have the evidence from the novel that Kinan's and Kugi's dialogues on the novel. And second one is we have power distance. The relationship between Kinan and his father reflects as tall his power distance in traditional Indonesian culture. And however, Kinan wants to fight his heresy and determine his own path, which is more reflective of low power distance. And then we have evidence from the novel. Of course, Kinan's father and Kinan's dialogue on the novel on pages 91. Next, we have masculinity versus femininity. In the novel, Kinan tends to have a more conservative view. Feminism wears emphasis personal happiness, art, and interpersonal relationship over material achievement. And Kinan's father reflects more of the values masculinity. And of course, we have the evidence from the novel on pages 145 and 147. The evidence shows that Kinan's father focused on business success and social status. Next is uncertainty avoidance. Kugi often shows false toll on uncertainty avoidance, seen from his desire to live a more structured and appropriate life with the norms. Instead, Kinan is more comfortable taking risks and living an uncertain life as an artist. And evidence from the novel and Kugi and Kinan's dialogue on the novel pages 172 and 174. Next, we have long-term orientation versus short-term orientation. Kugi is more reflective long-term orientation, seen from his sacrifice to pursue the greater goal. On the other hand, Kinan is more focused on short-term orientation, living life with the present without thinking too much about the long-term consequence. And we have the evidence from the novel on pages 202 and 205, of course, Cookie and Kenan's dialogue. And the last one, we have indulgence versus restraint. Kenan reflects indulgence by pursuing art as a source of happiness regardless of social norms. Meanwhile, Cookie is more inclined to restraint, refraining from things he wants in order to fulfill social responsibility. And we have evidence from the novel on pages 219 and 260. Of course, we have the Kenan and Cookie dialogue on the novel. Closing statement on this analysis about the novel is the Perahu Kertas reflects Indonesians' rich and diverse communication cultures through the communication styles of her characters. Dee Lestari shows the dynamic between collectivism and individualism, formality and spontaneity, and unique ways in which individuals express their feelings. And Perahu Kertas subtly displays the cultural differences and values that exist in Indonesian society, both those that are still traditional and those that are starting to be influenced by modernity. And this novel reflects the journey of individuals to find their identity and meets cultural expectations.